This is the documentation of a single object, a hand-modeled earthenware portrait relief made by hand and signed by its maker. We record it here not to sell a story, but to preserve one, exactly as the object presents itself. Drop number FB00016. What is it? A wall-mounted ceramic portrait relief hand-modeled in earthenware. A life-scaled human face and neck rise in high relief from an irregular clay surround, roughly 12 inches tall, one object made by hand. What physical evidence survives? The reverse is raw, unglazed clay, hand-pressed and hollowed with 2 drilled holes for hanging. An inked signature reads J. Willis Jusco, dated 07/2007. The evidence is recorded exactly as it exists. A second mark survives on the front, pressed into the clay border before firing, the surname Jusco. This is an artist's mark, incised by hand before firing to identify the maker. It is not a manufacturer's back stamp, and it is not a country of origin stamp. What can be documented with confidence? The construction. Brows, eyes, and lips modeled in the round. Hair applied as separate coils and combed with a tool. These are the marks of hand building, not mold casting. Each survives as evidence of the maker's process. The material is fired earthenware. In profile, the relief stands proud of its clay ground with real model depth. The subtle asymmetries are consistent with an individually hand-built object rather than mass production. This is documented from the object itself. For the permanent record, 12 inches tall, 10 inches wide, an inch and a half deep, 3.08 pounds of fired earthenware. Condition is sound, with one hanging hole worn open through use, documented plainly and not hidden, preserving an accurate record of the object's present condition. The object, seen in motion, light moving across the glazed face and the applied hair, the surface and depth recorded from every angle. What remains unknown? The maker, J. Willis Jusco, is not documented in available records. The workshop, the edition, and the wider body of work are unverified. These gaps are recorded honestly, not filled with assumption. The archive record. Object, a hand-modeled earthenware portrait relief. Origin, unmarked as to country. Era, 2007 from the dated signature. Attribution, signed J. Willis Jusco, maker otherwise undocumented. Archive number FBF 2026-00016. This record is documented, not authenticated. Why is it worth preserving? Because it is an individual, hand-built work, signed and dated by its maker, and now recorded in full. Its craftsmanship and its honest condition are documented. This object has been preserved through documentation and added to the archive.